design, you may be unaware of the details. You may probably focus only on something big enough. Therefore, you forget about the small details that create the design as a complete form. These are 10 effective kitchen hardware selections and transformations that turn an ordinary thing into becoming something special and worth praising. As always, Simpome presents you with the list. 10. The brass latches. A cupboard is a type of furniture that has lots of doors, and as a result, it requires many latches as well. When you want details that draw attention, these latches could be the way. These brass latches stand on the cupboard door because of its bright color. It can be an option to replace the previous latch with different material that has a similar tone to the doors. Patina is a common stain that corrodes metal. As it's prone to tarnish, you need to clean it once in a while with a special liquid like vinegar and baking soda. A popular suggestion would be to use Barkeeper's Friend, but you're free to choose any metal cleaner that you like best. 9 is to choose the right door handles. When you frequently open the drawers in the kitchen, you're likely to choose an easy-to-pull handle. Imagine it's winter and the wood material expands due to the humidity. It would be tiring if the handle were petite while the drawers got stuck. For that reason, a wide handle could be practical. It looks well applied when it has the same type of hardware for each drawer in the cupboard. 8 is be careful when installing your latches. People install a latch to secure the door as it might open by itself when you leave it unlocked. It can prevent unwanted guests, such as rodents, from getting inside, but it also stops the things in the cupboard from falling off. When installing a latch, it's better to have the right drill that fits the screws. If the holes are too big, they will be loose and fall soon after frequent use. If they're too small, it can cause the latches to be uneven when they're attached to the door. Before continuing this countdown, we have to inform you that we finally found the courage to share and fund a new playlist we named Simpome Finance Series. It will complete your home improvement learning experiences, and your interaction will decide the direction of the channel. We started in July 2015 until today. Check it out and critique the videos if you have to. Finally, we wish you a clearer path to owning a more comfortable house or a homestead with higher curb appeal. That's it. Let's continue the countdown. 7 is to check your stainless steel sink quality. Stainless steel sinks are a favorite hardware to many, and it's for some good reasons. It's easy to clean and durable metal, but relatively pricey. It has a fashionable finish and gives the kitchen a posh appearance. Certain stainless sinks could be of poor quality. A loud noise usually results when you open the faucet or pour water. And with that concern, find a better kitchen sink and faucet as a new replacement. How to buy new kitchen hardware without overspending. The key lies in knowing your needs first. Ask yourself why you're purchasing certain products in the past and compare it to your goals now. Determine whether you really needed them or only bought them because everyone else already had one. Then think twice before spending too much. Don't forget that your budget doesn't mean you should compromise on quality. Look for the highest quality materials possible within your price range. That means you shouldn't go overboard when shopping for cabinets, countertops, sinks, faucets, etc. Try to avoid impulse purchases such as those made during sales. Take note that stores often sell their goods at deep discounts due to a high demand. This makes sense since manufacturers offer bigger savings and lower prices to attract potential buyers who might otherwise hesitate to invest in expensive upgrades. In addition, shop around until you finally decide where to purchase your desired merchandise. 6 is a long handle for long drawer idea. Opening a drawer is easy if it's small, but this one is huge. It needs to have a handle right there in the middle of a huge one like this picture. The handle is wide enough to cover the entire drawer, and it works to open it with ease. Sometimes the drawer is loose or a little tight, causing a problem when you pull on it. If there's an issue with pulling it, use both hands and pull it out from the middle of the drawer. The handle also has an excellent design, and it fits perfectly. 5 is to make your kitchen hardware noticeable. A large cabinet needs accessories of the same size. However, there are some exceptions when you try to create an idea or style with a particular concept. This cabinet, for example, has a dark brown theme, and the hardware here is metal, which makes it easy to spot due to its shiny finish on such a bold background. It would fail to highlight the cupboard if the handles were from the same color of material, like wooden handles. 4 is consider the hinges and the weight of the door in the transformation plan. Hinges are also hardware that people usually attach to the doors. There are many types of hinges that require a different way to install them. If the door is quite heavy, you'll need durable hinges that can withstand it. Depending on your preferences, some hinges are adjustable to have a wide or tight gap when the door is closed. But you must put an old type of hinge correctly on the platform. You need to measure the cabinet and where you're going to install them. Simply put the hinges on the cabinet and mark the holes with a pencil. Drill the marks and screw on. Repeat the same step for the other hinge. 3. Try raw wooden handles if you're into that rustic style. Wooden handles are an option when you're looking for an alternative. As metals corrode, wood is not, and it's free from patina. It also lasts long, not to mention it's pretty and affordable. Put them on a cupboard with a different tone to create a contrast. It's like you make small dots on paper. They don't need painting as the wood has a stunning raw appearance. You may have custom wooden knobs or handles. That will take time, as it's not easy to give what a customer wants, and they might charge you a little bit high for it. 2 is consider a new DIY leather handle pull. Leather is a rare option, but it does exist. It wouldn't be the first choice of all types of cabinet hardware, as they're already familiar with metal or wood. This is an exciting way to spread a rustic look into your kitchen. It can also be a way for you to be different than others in terms of style. Leather is durable and it really looks good on a cabinet. You can make your DIY leather handle pull by following these steps. Firstly, measure how long and wide it is and cut it with a sharp knife. Secondly, drill a hole in each of the leather cuts, and after that, pull the screw through the hole and attach it to the drawer. Next, place the washer and nut and secure them. Repeat as many times as necessary. Before we get to number 1, I suggest you press subscribe button if this channel is new to you. Get new updates automatically every time I upload new videos. And let's find out the last idea sitting on our top chart. And lastly, number 1, choose your faucet replacement wisely. A pull-out faucet is perfect for a small to medium-sized sink. There are some of the pros and cons you'll get when using this type of faucet. The pros are it makes washing much easier, and it reduces the water from splashing on the floor or your body. The cons are it's not very practical when rinsing, but on the other hand, a pull-down faucet can be moved or used to your heart's content. Here are the pros and cons. Pros: it has many spraying patterns that help you with your washing task, and it's best suited for a deep sink. Cons: it's not recommended for a tiny sink. So those are our 10 kitchen hardware details and transformations that hopefully can give you some ideas to give your kitchen a new look. And if you plan to auction off your property, your prospects are willing to pay more later. Once again, we welcome you to visit a link inside the description before leaving. Although we cannot promise you the cleverest, cheapest, and effortless ideas to solve your house problems or never-been-found clues on how to improve your house curb appeal, we guarantee that more than a single category archive would serve your home need. From new painting transformation ideas to roof improvement, garden updates, and interior upgrades, include ideas on how to finance your house renovation and more. Also, it's crystal clear that it would take effort to get the best out of Simp-Home. However, you can always use the search feature featured on the website or send us an email, and we'll see you there.